Hey guys, Funky Like Feathers here. There's a tag going around on BookTube specifically about reading habits, so I figured we'd talk about that today. Before we get started, tell me if you have any strange or weird reading habits or ones that you think that I should try out that may help me. Put them down in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. So apparently there are 11 questions on this list, and we're gonna start with the first one. Do you have a certain place at home for reading? Honestly, not really. However, I do have a certain place that I cannot read. If I read here at my desk, I'm fine. If I read while I'm sitting in bed, fine. If I'm reading at the dining table, totally fine. If I read on the couch, it will be nap time. For some reason, whenever I sit down on the couch to read, suddenly I need to take a nap in about 15 minutes. I can sit in the chair that's in here. I can sit just about anywhere except the couch. If it's a couch, yeah, I'll take a nap. Question number 2 is bookmark or a random piece of paper. This one, I go either or, honestly. I don't have any like really nice bookmarks, you know, that like I pay a lot of money for or anything. Like the bookmarks that I have are either custom made ones that my kid makes for me. A lot of times they may be, you know, for the theme of the story, or they are random pieces of paper, very random. I have used some very strange things as bookmarks before, and I have no issue with that. I'm totally down with that. The only thing that I do not support is dog ears. I know that there are some people who do that. It's a very, very hot topic that we are all extremely passionate about our side, but I'm against the dog ear. Kira, I'm looking at you. Okay, so question 3 is, can you just stop reading, or do you have to stop after a chapter or a certain amount of pages? I'm able to stop kind of wherever. I do, however, have to find an end to at least a paragraph. Like there has to be a logical place to stop. If it's in the middle of a paragraph or in the middle of a conversation, that's not gonna work. I have to finish that little section and then I can go ahead and stop, and I'll just shove my piece of paper or bookmark into there. Question 4, do you eat or drink while reading? Absolutely. Of course. To me, they go hand in hand. Like, why would you not? My favorite things to do while reading are drinking coffee, obviously. Water, I try to make sure that I stay hydrated as well. I like snacking on stuff. So anything that is kind of a hand to mouth kind of snack. Nothing though that is wet, so it has to be dry. So even something like sliced apples, I love sliced apples, especially with chocolate hummus. I can't eat that while I'm reading a book because then I have to also have like a towel there to dry off my fingers and the whole bit. No. Okay, question 5, multitasking. Do I watch TV or listen to the radio or music while reading? This one's gonna be an absolute no. There's too much that goes on in my head. There's too much going on in the story. There's just a lot of things that just kind of rumble up there. I cannot handle other words happening at the same time. TV, you know, music with words, I can't do it. Even music that's instrumental, I'll end up paying too much attention to that. I do, however, listen to like ambientmixer.com or like random ambient background sounds. I cannot mix words on top of words. No. Question 6, one book at a time or several? I'm one of those people who reads several books at the same time. If you have not seen some of the stacks of books that I read, I do. I mix several different books. Next month, I think I'm gonna read 9 books for the month. And again, they're all like different levels and stuff like that, but I mix those up. Even reading little kids' books, and I take 3 days to read it because that way I keep up with the class. And I've been asked this a lot of like, how can I read multiple books at the same time? To me, it's just like having a conversation with different friends. I'm able to kind of separate those conversations. And so I know that with this friend, we were talking about this. As you're reading, it kind of catches you up. All right, question 7 is reading at home or everywhere? I can read anywhere. I am usually never without a book of some kind. If you see me out in public or whatever, I probably have a book in my bag. If I don't have a book, then I have my Kindle. If I don't have my Kindle, I have my audiobooks on my phone. All right, question 8, reading out loud or silently in your head? If I am reading like for pleasure, if I am sitting there annotating, I'm probably just reading in my head. I am trying to speed read. Like if I have a big chunk of stuff that I need to read for class and I haven't gotten through it, I will end up reading quietly out loud. So, you know, kind of, you know, the weird whispering to yourself. That's how I speed read, is by reading it kind of out loud to myself. But if I'm actually like really just enjoying the story, I will read it just in my head. If you see me in public talking to myself, it's normal. Question 9, do you read ahead or even skip pages? No. However, if there's something super exciting happening in the story, I may, make it halfway through the paragraph and then like skip to the bottom of the paragraph if there's something really, really exciting happening. But I will actually end up go back to the paragraph and read the rest of what was there. Don't worry, I know that every single word matters, but yes, I will end up reading every single word, but I will never skip a page. Ever. I will never skip a full page. That's what? No. Okay, question 10, and this is another hot topic. Breaking the spine or leaving it like new. I do not break the spine on purpose. I try to maintain spine integrity. I try not to break it. Every now and then it does break, and then it's just kind of like, all hope is lost. Go ahead, it's a broken spine. But I try not to, really crack it apart or anything. If it breaks, it breaks. If he dies, he dies. I prefer my books with spines intact, so that's part of the reason that I don't break them, because I do actually like them to look nice. But I do love a well-loved book. So, I mean, it's good either way. Okay, the last question, do you write in your books? I do write in my book. Again, a very hot topic for a lot of people, but yes, I do write in most of my books actually. If I'm not full on annotating, I am probably underlining major plot points and writing some random notes in there. It's just, and even, it sometimes is a frustration because like I have books on Kindle and I've read a book on Kindle. I read a book on there that I just loved so much that I actually want to now get a hard copy so that then I can annotate everything that I loved about it on the hard copy, because highlighting stuff on the Kindle is just not the same at all. I want the physical copy to just touch it and to like actually put stuff on the page. I write in my books because I love them. There actually was this really great article, and I need to find it, specifically about why it's so important to annotate books. Hi, Hank. It really shows like a love and appreciation for what's written there when you do put that effort into it. So those are my answers to the questions. Answer the questions for you down in the comments below, or make a video about this. Tag reading habits, tag my reading habits, whatever. Let's get this going. I want to know how you guys read, because this is just kind of some of the random conversations that come up for people who love books and love reading. All of these random habits that we all have. Put it down in the comments below or make a video. I would love to hear from you guys, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, you guys. Seriously, man? And we're back. Apparently not. Here they come.